First off, disappointed in our play Saturday or Friday. Obviously, didn't play well, didn't coach well in any phase of the game. Offense, defense, special teams played, subpar. And give credit to Utah State; they came out and played well. But as far as our own situation, we got a lot of work to do, a lot of improvement to make, and got to move forward. It's only game 2, still a lot of football left, a lot of tough games on the horizon, and so that's where we're at as a football team. Just a lot of improvement to make, and like I said, a disappointing outing against the Aggies. Talk about Jordan Wynn. Jordan is injured to the point where I had a conversation with him earlier today, and he's talked to his father, and he's going to hang up football. He's going to move on with life after football. He's fought the good fight. He's come back. This will be the 4th time he's injured his shoulder, and enough's enough. And so he's going to move on. We really appreciate what Jordan's brought to our program, what he's given to us, the toughness that he's shown, and the resiliency that he's shown, and I think we're all on the same page. And if he was my son, I'd probably encourage him to do the same thing. And so that's where we're at with Jordan, which means John Hayes and Travis Wilson will battle this week in practice for the starting job. Obviously John has the upper hand. We know what his capabilities are and what he's done in games. He won a lot of ball games for us last year, much more experienced than Travis. However, we've seen enough good in Travis throughout spring ball, throughout fall camp, throughout the little bit of reps that he's had this season to give him a shot to run with the ones as well and show what he can do. We won't name a starter. You just trot one of them out there at game time, and that'll be our guy. And so that's the plan with the quarterbacks. Otherwise, as far as injuries, unless it's season-ending, I'm not going to address injuries anymore this season. Unless it's something that's season-ending like Jordan's is, there's no sense, no benefit to talk about them. So that'll be a moot point from this point forward, and that's where we're at with that. So as far as the game this week, rivalry week, again, week 3, just like last year, not as foreign to us as it was last year. It doesn't have as different a feel as the first time through, but our guys will be ready to play. It's an emotional game for both sides, and there never is any need to worry about the team's mental state of mind during rivalry week and during the rivalry game. So we'll prepare this week and finally get a Saturday contest, which will be nice. And it's a late kick, so we're going to have to sit around all day waiting for it. I think it's 8:15 kickoff, but it's the rivalry game nonetheless, and a lot of excitement comes with that. Questions?
Kyle, can you take us through the timeline with Jordan? Did he take a couple days to think this decision over, and then was it this morning he talked to you about it, or?
Yeah, he took a couple days, and there's still some medical tests that have to be made. It looks pretty obvious and plain that he's going to need surgery. I guess that until it actually happens, nothing's ever a done deal. But that is the direction that everybody at this point in time thinks that we're going to go. But even so, he's fought so hard and he's come back so many times, and he's just right now ready to move on. So.
Kyle, is Jordan going to be involved with the program this year?
Yeah, he's going to stick around. Yeah, absolutely. And he's enrolled in classes. Even though he's got his degree, you still have to be enrolled in X amount of credits to be eligible. And so he'll continue with the semester and continue to come to meetings and be an assistant to John and Travis in any way he can. And that's going to be his role for the next, 10 weeks, 10, 11 weeks.
Coach, what does Travis Wilson have to display this week to take the job and be the starter?
Leadership, take care of the football in practice, make good decisions, not put it on the ground, not throw it to the other color, show complete command of the offense, and which he's done. There's nothing right now other than experience that he hasn't demonstrated, through the scrimmages in spring, the scrimmages in fall, the work he's had, in practice. And so, it's just a matter of him and John. May the best man win.
Kyle, I don't know how much time you spent thinking about this sort of thing, but how has this rivalry evolved? Is it the same as it was back when you were playing ball? How do you characterize it?
Well, that's a good question, and we're still in the infancy of the transition, with the differences that have shown up with the timing of the game. I mentioned it's not as different this year as it appeared to be last year, and with the hiatus that we're taking in what is it, 15 and 16, 14 and 15. I don't think I can answer that right now. I think it's definitely changing, but I think everybody will have a better idea 4 or 5 years from now exactly what's going on with it. But right now it feels very similar and not much different than it ever has.